Hey, this is John Cena, and you are watching this WWE Fan 13.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is a very long-awaited video for a lot of you guys who saw how I reacted on the day I met Stone Cold. If you follow me on Twitter, or you saw my video, or you saw me in Malcolm's video, you guys realized I was extremely pissed off, and I am very rightfully so to be pissed. Now, you know, I hate drama, I hate confrontation, I just like living a normal, you know, relaxed life with no issues. But guys, honestly, this experience was so jacked up that I felt like I really needed to make this video to make myself feel better and to let you guys know to what to stay away from, pretty much. So with that being said, as you guys see in the title down below, today is a High Spots rant. Now, if you guys don't know who highspots.com is, it is a company. I think they sell merch and stuff, I don't really know, but the main thing I know about them is that they take wrestlers to WrestleCon. Now, if you guys know, I go to WrestleMania pretty much every year for the past like 4 or 5 years, and every year I have attended WrestleCon. And every time I have gone with highspots.com, it has been a disaster. Now, I'm not going to go back and go reflect on those because those are the past, like whatever, and it wasn't as bad as this. It was still pretty bad, but not as bad as this situation. And this situation has taught me that I'm going to stick with primetime appearances, the best company for WrestleCon. But with that being said, yeah, let's get started with the story. I guess you can say this kind of a story time / rant. So, basically a few months ago, before WrestleMania, maybe about no more than a month before WrestleMania, I'm sitting on my couch and over there, you know, just sitting there talking in my group chat, and then all of a sudden I got a message from one of my friends, and he said, it's my friend Malcolm. He says, "Oh my gosh guys, Stone Cold's gonna be signing blah blah blah," and obviously all of us freak out because, you know, it's Stone Cold, you know, everyone wants to meet Stone Cold. And so literally I told my mom, I didn't even pay attention to who the company was, but I just literally told my mom, I was like, "I want to meet Stone Cold, please, I will give you the money, can I just buy the tickets right now?" And so she gave me her card, I bought the tickets, I was psyched, of course I was happy, awesome, I'm getting to meet Stone Cold. And so all of a sudden I'm just going through my emails and I see the tickets pop up and I see it say highspots.com, and I'm like, oh fantastic, I get to deal with this company again. But I was thinking, you know what, maybe they won't screw it up this time because it's Stone Cold. There's gonna be a lot of people, you know. There was only 2 packages. There was the 316 package, and then, which was obviously like $316, and then I think probably after taxes probably like almost 400 bucks, maybe like 350. And then there was my package, which is the combo, and which came with a picture autograph and stuff. And mine costs, I think, like $185 after all the fees and stuff. And so, you know, we paid a pretty good amount to meet Stone Cold. And so all of a sudden, the next day or 2 days later, they announced that they released more combos for Sunday, and they released photo ops. So I'm kind of like, oh, okay, you know, that's cool. You know, like, maybe they'll won't sell that many, so it won't be over flooded. So I was like, you know what, I want to make sure this is gonna be good. And so I emailed them. I don't know who I spoke to because they didn't give a name, but I just said, hey, I bought this package, the combo for Stone Cold. I saw that you guys put some new packages out, or like more packages and photo ops. You say it's supposed to be at this time. Is it going to be at this time? Because I think it was supposed to be at 1. And, you know, WrestleMania started at like 4, I think, or 5. And I didn't want to miss the pre-show because Becky Lynch was on the pre-show. And I told them all this. And they're like, oh, yeah, we got you. You'll be there in time. And then I said something like, oh, well, just making sure, because, you know, me and the 316 people, we spent the most money on this, you know, for the package to meet him. And we just want to make sure we don't get screwed. And the guy said, well, you know what? You didn't actually pay that much compared to others. Like, you actually got a good deal. And I'm like, okay, but he's like, technically you got the best price for what you're getting. I'm like, okay, I was thinking to myself, I might have gotten the best price, but I still paid more. Like, the photo ops were $100 and I paid like $185. Yes, I got the better deal, but I still paid more than the photo ops. So I don't care if I got the better deal, I still paid more. And I honestly think the people who's paid more should be taken care of first. And I didn't email back, I just left it as is, and I just said, okay, I'm gonna go meet Stone Cold. So WrestleMania came around, I got my stuff I was gonna take. I paid an extra, I was willing to pay another $100 to get another autograph, so that's a total of $218, not including the entrance fees to WrestleCon. And so we get there, finally it's Sunday to meet Stone Cold, and so far the weekend has been going amazing. So we get up, Malcolm and Wyatt bought their photo ops, I think like 2 weeks in advance or so. But when we get there, we realize they're still selling photo ops. Why are you still selling photo ops? Are you guys that greedy? Like, literally, guys, that place was so damn packed. Like, they... At the end, I'm going to tell you where I think High Spot screwed up. But I'm just going to continue on with the story. So, Wyatt and Malcolm go get in line. And, you know, they're just still selling photo ops. They're still selling. They're still selling. They're still selling them. People are still buying them day of. Which is ridiculous. Because of how many people have already bought in photo ops beforehand and bought on the packages. But anyways, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? High Spot should be they're one of the bigger companies that go to WrestleCon. You know, they should handle this. They should get this good, you know, professional. So, I got there like at 11 because I wanted to be the first ones to meet Stone Cold. So I go up to this girl and she's like, she was cool. Her boyfriend were awesome. Probably the only nice ones there. And I went up to her, I was like, hey, you know, I want to be the first one in line to meet Stone Cold for his combos. Where do I line up? And they said there was no lineup yet. Well, that was wrong. But that doesn't matter. But she was cool. Either way, she was one of the only ones that could actually answer my question. So, she said that they'll call us when it's time to line up and whatever. And so about an hour later, if you guys saw, I was streaming on Instagram. They finally said that they were lining up. But when I got there, people had already been sitting there for 2-3 hours. The time I was sitting in the hallway. So I was a little annoyed at that I was sitting in the hallway while everyone was told to line up there. And I just wasn't told that, which was kind of annoying. But whatever. So me and one of my subscribers, we were sitting there just talking the whole time. And we were so pissed. Because first of all, we hadn't eaten. That was one thing. There was nowhere to eat there. Except for an overpriced like stand that sold a burger for like 20 bucks. And then, like, obviously we thought we were going to miss Mania. Neither of us wanted to miss the women's match because our favorites were on the show, on the pre-show for the Battle Royale. And so I was just in a bad freaking mood. I was pissed as it was. And then, that same girl I told you about, right? She was really cool. Don't get me wrong. Nothing against that girl. But she came over to us and that's when she told us, sorry guys, Stone Cold went to lunch and whatever. And we were like, okay. So that was at like 2 o'clock, I think. Or like, yeah, 2-ish. Or like 1:30. So she's like, if you guys want to sell back your tickets, we'll take them back. Or if you want to sit here and wait. And then we asked, well, how long is it going to be? And they're like, oh, probably like another like hour and a half or something. And I was like, are you kidding me? So then we asked, well, will we still be able to buy an extra autograph? Because that's what I wanted to do. And then she says, yeah, if you want to buy another autograph, you're gonna have to go through the line, buy your autograph, and then get back in line to get your extra autograph. And I was like, are you kidding me? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. So at that point I was like, screw it, I'm not buying the extra autograph because I want to get to WrestleMania. So we're still sitting there up until 3 o'clock and I'm just sitting there pissed. Nicole can see how pissed I am. Everyone's pissed. And you know, finally, it's about 3 o'clock. No, it's like probably like 3:30. I don't remember what time it was. I finally got up to meet Stone Cold. And, well, I wasn't there yet. I was finally in the little room. Because what it is, it's the line outside. And then you go through a door. And then there's another little line to meet Stone Cold. And so, the girl's boyfriend is the one that was selling the autograph tickets. And I told the guy, I was like, are you guys still gonna be selling the tickets? And then he's like, yeah. I'm like, and then he asked me, do I want one? And I was like, yeah, I kind of do, but I don't want to get back in line because I want to go to WrestleMania on time. So he was cool enough. He's like, here, just take the ticket, get your extra thing signed, and don't worry about going in the back of the line. So thank you, dude, whoever you were. Thank you for actually being reasonable. You and your girlfriend are probably the only reasonable ones at that whole entire High Spots thing. But anyways, so it's time to get in. And so it was some random people and then my subscriber and then me and Nicole. And so I get in and nowhere on the tickets or on the door or inside says no recording. Nowhere. Nowhere. No sign, no nothing. And so I'm recording my subscriber, you know, the footage is in my video. And then as I'm recording, and the thing is, guys, usually on my camera, there's a little like thing you can put around your wrist. I never put that around my wrist ever because I just find it stupid usually. But this time for some reason I did. And you know what? I'm glad I did. Because as I was recording my subscriber, some lady who works for High Spots realized I was recording even though there was no sign that says you can't. She came, pushed my camera, almost making me drop my $700 camera on the freaking floor. Like, I was so pissed. If I was not wearing this little strap on here, my camera would have been broken on the floor. And I would have been screwed for the rest of the WrestleMania trip. And I was so furious. Because I realized, like, my camera almost broke because of this. I'm not going to cuss because I have kids on this channel, but you know what I'm trying to say. And I was so furious. And I guess this guy, I don't know who he was. I don't know if he's the owner. I've seen him many times. I think he might be the owner. He's like a shorter, bald guy. He saw my face and how pissed I was, I think. And he says, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not okay." And then he looked like he was trying to, you know, he was honestly trying to help. And he's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Nothing." Like, I was so furious. Like, you know when you're so fierce and then you have like tears and you're so angry? That's how mad I was. Because this lady was just, oh my god. If she would have broken my camera, there would have been a scene there. But anyways, so I told the guy, I was like, I have 2 autographs and a photo. And he said, okay, go up. And I guess I was just so mad. I just honestly wasn't even focusing on anything. Like, honestly, all that stuff just, I don't even know. So the only thing that saved this meeting was that Stone Cold was extremely nice. I went up to him, super cool, you know, gave me a hug, shook my hand, asked how my trip was, you know, signed my book, signed my figure. Oh no, actually, you know what? Hold on, let me get to that. So I gave him my book first, right? And then Nicole brings up my figure, but someone tells him, no figure, like you didn't, only 1 autograph. And I'm like, I paid $100 for that extra autograph. And Nicole was getting mad. And she's like, but she tried to say it as nicely as possible. It didn't come out that nice, but we were so frustrated by that point. We were on our like edge. She said, oh no, we paid for this. And like pushed it up. Like, you know, we paid $100 right now, just right before we got in here. And then Stone Cold just like grabbed it anyways. I guess he believed us that we paid the $100. Because I literally kept $100 cash aside for the whole trip just for that. And literally, like, Stone Cold signed it, and he was super cool. Thank you, Stone Cold. I know you'll never see this, but you're the reason why this thing did not all go to shit and me waste probably like almost $300 on just going to WrestleCon. But anyways, so we took our picture. Everything was good. Picture turned out amazing because, you know, it's Stone Cold. Obviously, it's gonna be good. And it was a good background, whatever. And as I'm walking out, I'm so furious. I'm pissed because they dropped my figure. They dropped my freaking figure on the floor. Whatever guy was in charge of taking the autograph from the table to the freaking, from the table where Stone Cold was to the other table to pick up your stuff, let it fall on the floor. I don't even know what to say to that. If you guys don't know, my figures, they're very well taken care of, and I don't appreciate them being on the floor. But as it was, I was mad, so I just wanted to get out of there. I didn't care if it was messed up. I'd find a way to fix it, whatever. So as I was walking out, I was talking to Nicole. It was a conversation between me and Nicole, not between anybody else. I told Nicole I am never purchasing from High Spots ever again. It was a conversation from me to my girlfriend because I was so pissed. And then their security guard had the nerve to say, well, don't ever effing come here again then. We don't care. And literally my subscriber looks at me and Nicole looks at me kind of like, what the hell? And we just walk out. This was a conversation between me and my girlfriend because I was venting. Because I was so pissed about this horrible, shitty experience. I don't even know, guys. And if you guys can see the footage from Malcolm's video, you guys know I'm a very calm person. I have been through too much in my life to start giving a shit about dumb stuff. But this was a little much for me. I'm very, like, if all my friends in the YWO can vouch for this, who have met me in person, Wyatt, Malcolm, freaking Vince, Martinez, everyone. I'm very calm. I'm very, very calm. It takes a lot to really get me mad and to speak up and to want to make a video like this. And honestly, I called my mom right away, honestly wanting to cry because of how bad it was. And I told my mom, I was like, honestly, this was just shit. Like, it was. And then she's like, well, how was it meeting Stone Cold? I'm like, well, it was good. He was amazing. And then she's like, well, then screw the company and just remember what Stone Cold did for you. So she was literally just like, you know what? Screw the company, make the video, do whatever's gonna make you feel better, and just do it. So that is why this video is going up today. My friends agreed with me to make this video because they saw how I was after that signing, and it was not how I usually am. My day was ruined. WrestleMania, like, it was good and fun, but I was still bothered the whole freaking night about it, and up until the next day I was still pissed. Because honestly, the reason I was so mad is because I'm used to dealing with more professional companies, like primetime appearances. Like, you know, they brought in Sting, they brought in Ric Flair, you know, they brought in amazing guys, and they're more organized than this ever was. So shout out to Gilbert from Primetime Appearances for not screwing over your customers. Honestly, this is how bad this was. And honestly, so I'm gonna take the advice of that security guard. The security guard, whoever was wearing the high spots, or I don't know if he was even a security guard, but dude, I will take your advice and I will never buy from high spots again. Trust me, I don't want to after this experience. It was so freaking bad. Like, I don't even know. It was so disappointing. I can't even. And you know what? I hope high spots sees this. Guys, if you want to go on Twitter and tweet this to them, that would be amazing, because I want them to know how much they screwed up. And you want to know something? I'm not the only one complaining. Here, I'm going to pop up a tweet right now from one of my subscribers. I blurred out his name and stuff because he wanted to be blurred out just out of privacy. But look, he felt the same way. He was rushed. He felt like just everything. And he bought the most expensive package. He bought the 316 package and he still felt rushed. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, it's not our fault that you oversold your tickets. When it's all said and done, you guys screwed up by overselling too many tickets. You guys got greedy. You guys should have just maybe gone with the 316 package, the combos, how you originally did it, and maybe like 100 photo ops. But I don't know how many you guys sold. And then you guys even went to Saturday. Maybe you should have just had photo ops on Saturday and kept the packages originally for Sunday. Because honestly, guys, in the end, you guys just got greedy. That's it. You guys were money hungry because you knew it was Stone Cold, and you didn't give a crap about what your fans, your customers were going to go through, whether they were going to have a good experience or if they were going to be rushed, or if they were just going to be mistreated like I was pretty much the whole experience. And like, it was just, in the end, guys, learn from high spots. Don't be greedy assholes. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.
Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
Absolutely.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
And his name is John